Sagittarius, welcome. I'm going to get into a general read for you today. We'll look at a few things. We're going to look at current energy, followed by what's working for you, what you need to be aware of. We'll look at the near future, and then we'll pull 4 more cards around the end of the read, just to make sure we have everything on the table that you may need. Now, interestingly enough, just before I started, or as I was shuffling, sort of a pre-shuffle, if you will, 6 of Cups actually showed up, and it looks like for some of you there may be a connection. I feel like something from your childhood is rearing its head again, and that it may need to, you may be able to actually take advantage of it this time. Starting things off, we see the 3 of Wands. This is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles, this 9 of Swords, and the High Priestess. It seems for some of you, you were juggling where you want to be with the stress of getting there. There seems to be a lot of, how do I go from here to there? What is the secret? How do I actually do that? What's working for you? It seems that you are actually stepping up into life a little differently. The vision that comes, or the words that come to mind is, here I go, watch me. So it's like a parent watching a child, and the child's like, okay, I'm gonna do it, watch me. And I kind of really think that's kind of cool, because as children, we were definitely much more brave in some aspects. In order to experience life. It just sort of, as a child, it doesn't seem we have as much that's expected, or as much skin in the game, if you will. Mind you, I'm sure enough of us left a lot of skin behind, depending on your age, but that's kind of the idea. Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Tower and the 2 of Cups. So this, like, watch me, here I go idea is, for some of you, maybe you're starting your own business. For others of you, maybe this is just a new job. We have the Tower, which is one of my favorite cards. And then we have the 2 of Cups. As you go through this whole part of things, the Tower comes in and you realize that this is actually something you really love. This is actually something you really want. So the experiment, if you will, pays off. And what you need to be aware of, we see the 5 of Cups. It's followed by Judgment, the Fool, and the Devil. So whatever's coming back around, I mentioned earlier that we talked about the 6 of Cups coming out. Whatever that is that's coming back around for you, you may want to do things differently, not in the way that you would normally do them. With the Devil and the Fool here, maybe take a different approach. When we look to the near future, we see the 8 of Swords. Now the 8 of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So we actually have 3 ones on the table. So it seems like there's a lot of new beginnings within this. With the 8 of Swords, it's a lot of circular thinking. It's like, if I could just think about this a little more, in the same ways I've done before. Maybe I'll get it right. Before thinking brought you to now. Where you want to go requires new thinking. Ace of Wands. So this new life that you're embarking on, or this new beginning, even though there's a lot going on up here, we have the Three of Cups. There could be a reunion with someone from the past. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Does this fit? Does this reunion fit? Or does it sabotage? I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. This is funny because the cards that I'm seeing now, so I have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. Whatever unfairness that you've experienced before seems to be coming to an end. The unfairness, the people that were intentionally blocking you, those that were giving you the proverbial headache, is ending. It's ending because of a choice that you may or may not make. Once you make that choice to go in a different direction or to continue on your path, those other things sort of fade away and become irrelevant. So that's what I've got for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.